Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord. Thanks for the subscription, Derpson. Yes, I want to send this to 100 plus people. I have 100 plus people in my Discord. You believe that? That shit's wild to me. I have the right mic setup, right? I think so. Properties, yeah, okay. I hope I sound good for you guys. I hope it's good for you. Right, I've got to do this. Now we've got the Twitch chat up. So now when you say something or do something, I see it. Yay, okay. I don't know exactly how long we're gonna go for, but I actually have a quick lunch already set up for whenever I get hungry in like 4 hours. I've eaten breakfast. I've got a little bit of soda and some water. And we've got dailies to do, and which that'll only take like an hour-ish, right? It won't take long. But after the dailies, then we have a lot of Elite Dangerous because I've been grinding. And now we get to do the fun part of Elite Dangerous. It's called Covert Theft, and it sucks. So how are you guys? Are you guys doing okay? I hope you guys are having a great time. I'm hoping to stream a lot more. I woke up like 2 hours ago, ate lunch, did some inquiring. The old model's gonna take a lot more work to get set up for AR kit tracking, which sucks because then I can't do things like smile. And I'm really sad about that because I like the old model quite a lot, and like I just wanted this model so you could, you know, have big boobies. Well, oh, there we go. Yeah, they still move. So we need to. I need to save money for that because it looks like it's gonna be like a $300 or $400 job, which I might as well get a new model at that point. But like, I don't want to. Like, even a new model would be $300 or $400. I found a website that was about VTuber modeling, and it just fucking links to VTuber model on Fiverr, and I'm like, why do you even have a website then? What's the point in the website? So that's nice. Let me grab these real quick. That, and grab the daily armory. Ow. Okay. All right. So y'all ain't gonna. That's fine. You don't have to talk to me. We've got an ad, so we're gonna wait for the ad, and then I'll start playing World of Warships, right? And I'll tab over to it and everything. Well, unless you have a subscription, if you've subscribed, you don't have an ad, so it'd just be me and you, Derps. The ads are to get rid of pre-rolls for Twitch, so that way there's no pre-rolls, and that means that when you join the stream, you won't have to watch an ad to watch the stream. Oh, we're almost at the $50 mark, so I finally get my first payout by Twitch. Like a year after I started working on it. To be fair, I haven't been streaming a whole lot, but we're hoping to get back into it. There will be some interruptions about getting back into it because of Christmas, but that's to be expected. So there's that. I probably won't stream on Christmas or Christmas Eve, but I won't make any promises about that because I'm bad at keeping my own promises. I love the things that the camera does to my lips whenever I just have my mouth closed and I'm just going. Hmm. I don't know. I don't know why I'm yawning so much. I'm fucking dying over here. We got 6 people watching. Holy shit. How's it going, guys? I haven't seen I've not really been paying attention to there goes the ads. Bye. Anyway, I haven't been paying attention to VTuber stuff recently. So I don't know what's going on. Ah. 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 Anyway, I haven't really been paying attention to the VTuber scene, so I don't know really what's going on. I know that the tone has shifted, and it's fascinating to watch the tone shift. It went from basically collab as much as possible with as big of a VTuber as you can to now, I've heard at least one instance of a very popular VTuber saying that if you didn't start 3 or 4 years ago, you're fucked. You're not gonna have a good time. And I'm like, bro, you can't say that. So what I feel like is happening is the bigger VTubers are leaning more and more towards trying to keep the market that they have. And they're trying to discourage more new VTubers, right? Like ones who aren't already established. And I won't name names because it's not quite as simple as that. And it's all just speculation. I'm not claiming any of this is based in fact, right? But that's the vibe I'm starting to get with VTubing, is that if you didn't start when VTubing started getting big, you're fucked. And that is an incorrect take. If someone who would be popular, sorry, let me rephrase that, right? If someone who was good at it, howdy, just dropping in anyway, time for Power World. Have fun with Power World. Who are you? I play Power World. But it looks like it looks like the more popular VTubers are like, if someone who was good, who did good, right? Who was good at doing the VTubing thing and had something going for them, I think they could still succeed in today's market, right? I'm not one of those people. My mic probably sounds like ass. I am currently what am I doing? I'm currently stuck at like 6 people on average. So I'm probably not going anywhere unless I do something different. And like, this is a $40 mic. I have to get someone who will fucking listen to my shit and be like, "Hey, as a sound engineer, this is garbage." Right? Cuz right now it's the only thing I got going for it is I have a compressor, noise gate, and 2 noise suppressions. I have 2 of them because the first one didn't work by itself. His microphone was too good, and so it would pick up all the noises even with one of the noise suppressions, so I had to actually put a second one up. But I know my voice sounds a little tinny, and I don't know why. It's weird. Like, it doesn't sound like, it sounds much more, what's the word? Midline? Anyway. Yeah, so I'm still not quite happy with what my voice sounds like. Testing 1 2. 1 2 3. Hello. Hi. How are you doing? Yeah. It still sounds pretty tinny and stuff. And I think it has to do with the fact that this still isn't the highest quality microphone. It doesn't have a pop filter. Well, it's got a little pop filter, but like, it's just a little piece of foam. It's such a weird microphone because it's super good, but it's only good because it's like $40. And when I go to get a new microphone, it's gonna be this microphone because it's still $40. But now you're back. Everybody's back from the ads. We're gonna go play World of Warships. I've got to do 5 games in World of Warships before we can switch over to Elite Dangerous, and I can do all the fun stuff for Elite Dangerous. We're playing World of Warships. Is that right? Yeah. This is my Tulsa. It's the one that I do stuff in. Look, I'm poor again. Can you guess why? What? Alright, I don't like new things. So I'm poor again. Can you guess why? It's not because I paid for the Tulsa. It's because I paid for the Tulsa's exterior. This is my favorite camouflage in the game. Quote unquote camouflage. Right, so this is how this works, right? You do 5 games. You get 2 coins for doing 5 games a day. I've been doing this for the last 2 months, and we're on the home stretch. By the 29th, I should have the GQ Johnny. And if I don't, I'm going to be really upset because I did things and I double and triple and quadruple and checked and checked and checked and checked again over the course of several months about how close I was. And everything said, well, it was the 28th, it was the 27th, and then I skipped a couple days and it was 28th, and then I skipped a couple days and it was 29th. So the 29th should be when I get it. I haven't faltered since. Can't, right? Because like then I have 2 extra days to work on it, right? I know the 28th I'll have 1 coin left to get. War Thunder looks different. It's not War Thunder, it's World of Warships. Although, I might play War Thunder if enough people ask. We've got 5 of you. If you all type in chat War Thunder, I'll play War Thunder after this. I'll play War Thunder's fucking boat game. I'll play ships in War Thunder. I'll eat that. I'll eat that pig or whatever. What's it called? Sometimes I'll get lucky and I'll do like 90 or 90,000 or 100,000 damage. In those games, I'll get like 200,000 or 300,000 credits. Most games, it'll be like 20 or 30,000 damage in co-op because of how fast co-op goes. At tier 9 and 10, if there's enough tier 10s, I won't get any points. We've got a submarine somewhere, a Balau, who's like right over there, about to touch a Kleber. And the Balau has the shittiest skin. Oh, hi. Yeah, right?
Good luck, everyone.
Anyway, so we'll hit you know, a couple guys and then that'll be the mission. The end goal for any time I'm driving in co-op in Sing the Island, right? Anytime I'm driving in co-op in my Tulsa is to ram a battleship. I won't win the ram. However, I will almost always get 90,000 damage out of it, right? Or 60,000 damage out of it, right? So that'll bring me up. Usually I'll, you know, kill a cruiser or something or do damage to a cruiser, ram a battleship, and then I'll have, you know, 90,000 damage by the end of the game. I can't touch it. Too far away.
Enemy destroyer sighted. Enemy destroyer blown up. Enemy submarine spotted.
Damn. Damn, that Kleber just absolutely shit on everybody.
Awaiting instructions.
Of course.
Team has taken
Do you see what just happened? All those kills, no longer, like, I couldn't get any of the damage out of them. And now I'm gonna, yeah, it's all gone now. I don't have, there's no way I can get across the map before I can get any other kills. That's what I'm talking about. This is why it's usually not worth the money or time, except that I just need to complete it. So the faster the game goes, the faster I complete each daily task to do this, and then I'm on to the next game, right? That's why I do co-op. It's fast as fuck, boy. Or what'll sometimes happen is everyone will go towards one side of the map, and then the other side will just have all the NPCs. And you gotta wait. Collect the bonuses. There's no reason not to. It gives points or something. Damn, that's really fast. Does it tell us? Hell yeah, it does. A whole second off our reload time? Fuck yeah. So that's ship HP. That over there is probably healing.
Our victory is in sight.
Yeah, basically. I'm just waiting for them to kill the enemy.
Our victory is in sight.
Man, if the destroyer hadn't got himself killed, we'd have won this already. If it wasn't for him being dead, literally. Is that? That's the reload. There it is. This is ship per second. Yeah. Now we all heal. There it is. End of the game. Hooray! 11,000 damage. Isn't that great, guys? Still got money. That was so fast, right? That was still only like 5 minutes or so or less. Like as far as games go. When it's really good, you'll have like 3 minutes of a game. That shit's the best. You get to the battlefield and then the battle's ended. That's all tier 9s. That's a lot of runes. Oh man, can I even pin a rune? Yeah, I should be able to. Rune's not that powerful, right? You should tell me its health. It's the German cruisers. Are carriers good or mid? That depends on what you're using them for. There are some carriers that are still really, really powerful for one reason or another. Like the Kaga is still a really good carrier. But then you have things like the Lexington, which is a very middling carrier. It does okay at everything, right? It's not the best. Torpedo bombing. So it's not the fact that it's torpedo bombing. What makes the Kaga so good is that you never have to worry about your 6 squadrons. You lose all your squadrons 4 or 5 times and you're still fine. You still have full squadrons to throw at people. Especially if you spread it out and mix and match between the torpedo and the dive bombing squadron. Because Kaga's also got great dive bombers. It just has really garbage rocket bombers, right? And even then, you still get like 4 squadrons of the rocket bombers, so you can suicide scout really good. At the beginning of the game, just use the rocket bombers, rocket planes, and suicide scout into the entire enemy team and scout everybody, and that's all your scouting done. And then you get to do that like 2 more times before you even have to shoot at anyone. That's if you want to do scouting only. But the Lexington doesn't get that. The Lexington has a very limited squadron, so you have to be very careful about how your squadrons handle, right? And then if you move on from that to the not the Essex, the Yorktown. The Yorktown has timed all, like, 2 of its squadrons are timered, right? So you will always have those squadrons available to you at set intervals of time. The good thing about this is that means that the one squadron that's not timered, which I believe is the torpedo squadron, is a solid squadron in itself, because that's all you have in like a quarter of the games. Hello, Ajir. I want to hit you for a lot of damage. But like you still have like a bunch of options, because you could afford to throw away planes. Especially from the pre-made squadrons, because the pre-made squadrons, losing planes doesn't matter. It doesn't affect the timer at all. The Lepento is shooting at me. All planes are on a timer, but the thing about the Yorktown and the Essex and the one before it, I don't remember the name, is that the timer for those squadrons is to have a full squadron up. It's like 1.5 minutes. It's like 1 minute and 30 seconds, right? And that makes them really good for handling bad situations. Can you die already? Ah. I died to the Lepento. Hooray. Anyway, I did 84,000 damage, so that's fine. Planes are on a timer. Yeah. Okay, so you haven't responded since. Let me give you a reference, right? I don't have to use just the Tulsa. It's just that it's the most efficient right now. So here's the Lexington. Each individual plane, when you run out of planes to get for an attack aircraft, right? Each individual one will take 69 seconds to spawn on your deck. This means that you have to wait 1 minute and 9 seconds per plane, okay? And you only have about 1.5 attacking flights for the attack squadron, or 1.5 attacking squadrons, right? So like the whole squadron is 8 and there's 12 on deck. That you can increase this and it gets a little better, but that's still not good, right? That means you have like a 2-minute timer before you have a full squadron again. The same can be, this one's even longer, 86 seconds, and then the bombers are 81 seconds, right? You can fix that, but only a little bit. So remember, keep that in mind. This is the Tier 8 Lexington, right? For reference, the Kaga's attack aircraft flight is 26 aircraft divided by 8. Hold on, let me get a calculator real quick. I'm gonna divide this by 8 for you because I think it's like 3 or 4. It's 26 divided by 8 equals 3, and yeah, 3 flights. You have 3 flights alone, okay? That alone means that you can lose 3 entire flights with no repercussions for these attacking flights, okay? or not flights, squadrons, right? You could lose all 3 of them and it's not even a problem, okay? The same can be said about the, oh no, it's even worse for the torpedo bombers, all right? The torpedo bombers have 38, but it's 12 planes, so it's 38 divided by 12 equals 3 of them. There's 3 more. There's 3 squadrons for the torpedo bombers, okay? And then 3 squadrons for the bombers, right? And look at the timers. The timers are about the same as the Lexington. So that's why the Kaga is so good, is because you can just throw away 3 flights of, or 3 squadrons of each of your sets of planes, and it's about the same timer as the Lexington to get them back, right? Now keep that in mind. Keep that in mind, okay? The Yorktown is special because you have the torpedo bombers, which have the same problem as the other ones, except for it's a little nicer. You've got 2 full flights on deck, and you have 81 seconds per aircraft preparation, right? And your torpedo bombers aren't trash, right? But then you have the 2 special flights. An attacking flight, which takes a 125 seconds or a minute and like 55 seconds or something like that. Like, it's almost 2 minutes, right? To have the entire flight back, right? And then the same can be said for this, a minute, 140. I think it's a minute. I think that's, what's 2 minutes? Who pinged me? Who the fuck wants my attention? Fuck off. I'm busy. Can't look at porn right now. Go away. So, what is, yeah, it should be 2 minutes, right? Yeah, it's 2 minutes. It's 2 minutes and 5 seconds for the attack flight. Okay, yeah. Busy being a gamer, yeah. So not only is the Yorktown better in its, like, within the two, the Yorktown is better, right? Between the Lexington and Yorktown, and the Yorktown would be on par or equivalent in terms of competitiveness to the Kaga. So like I said, it depends on the aircraft carrier, right? The Enterprise, I believe, does better than the Lexington and Yorktown for one reason. Where's the USS Bomber? There isn't one. I have the Midway. I went and grabbed the Midway in the United States. I believe I told you guys about it. I sold my United States for 2 reasons. One, I wasn't using it. The United States is cool, but its gimmick isn't worth the effort. It really isn't. And 2, I kept the Lexington because I gave it the skin, and I can't get rid of the skin. Or the Midway. I kept the Midway for this because the skin is a skin you can't get anymore. It's the Federation skin from the Starfleet bonuses. Can't get it again. And I still play that one a little bit because it's not terrible to play. It's still a Midway. It still costs money to play this, but it's not as bad as the United States, which cost even more money to play this. Right? Gotta love FOMO skins. Yeah, right. I put the Borg skin on my Archerfish, which I like the Archerfish a lot, but I don't play it as much because it takes longer to play a sub. Because in submarine comp, by adding a sub to this, right? Look, there's an Essex right there. By adding a sub to co-op, it'll generally take longer because the submarine on the enemy team will try to not get hit, right? It'll just kind of fuck off. Yeah, I use my secondaries. It's really funny, actually. I'll just charge in. Co-op lets you do stupid shit. We'll do attacking flight because they don't suck. I love that there's snow on the planes as they're flying, like we would let that happen or something. I don't, by the way. I hate that there's snow on the planes as we're flying, because as far as I know, snow doesn't stay on planes when they fly.
Awaiting instructions.
Oh, that's the other thing that 6 gets to do. It gets a better flight of fighter aircraft. Yeah, ice can form. That's not what this is. That's snow. Ice and snow are different.
Enemy force detected.
What are they saying? Oh, go first. Okay, yeah.
Good luck, everyone.
There we go. I don't have a lot of choices. Is he just hiding behind the thing? I think he is. Did he reverse?
Engaging enemy.
Hey, he is reversing. Kill the guy who has no health, guys. Come on. God, fuck. Yeah, so what was happening was that specific ship was putting out an entire wall of flak, and I couldn't do anything about it because of adjusting for the flak, there would be another wall of flak, you know what I mean? And that's problematic because walls of flak do the most damage to aircraft. And on top of that, he was the only guy who was a real threat to me, the aircraft carrier. And it was really annoying. Look at this. See, this is not a wall of flak. Like I said, it's not as bad whenever it's not a dedicated AA cruiser, but fuck, dude. And then they wouldn't fucking kill him. He was just sitting there on like 3,000 HP. That's 3,000 damage you would have gotten. Yep. It's a lot of work. I got 4 hits on him, by the way. This is why I don't like playing carriers. Oh, and the new changes they're going to be doing to the carriers are not going to be good for carriers. We'll do an archer fish play. Now, this could end up being fun, or this could end up being really boring. It just depends on how lucky we get with our team, because it could be really boring in that I'll be underwater for like 2 minutes and then everything will be dead. Or it could be really interesting because I'll get to ram someone, which is really funny to do in a submarine. There is not a single submarine that I would consider scary that's an AI. By the way, this submarine on the surface. Let's do here. I can get the 38 knots in speed. Both on the surface and at periscope depth. 38. 38. Okay, think about that for a second. 38 knots. That's faster than modern submarines. We'll be submerging to periscope shortly. I'm not afraid of the enemy submarine because it's a 2501 who is slow as fuck. Or subbing now. Submerging now. Subbing. Someone clip that. Yeah, so modern subs are not as fast as this sub is on the surface. Both underwater, which most modern subs are faster underwater than they are on the surface, and on the surface. It's fucking insanity. Let's see, we're gonna ping you twice. Oh, he's already done that? Cool. Make my job easier. Hello.
Commander, we've been detected.
Oh, here come the planes. Damn.
Hull breach. Taking off water quickly. Engine boost deactivated. Torpedoes astern.
What? Oh, he popped torps.
Torpedoes astern. Problem solved, sir.
We'll be okay. Hooray, we did 27,000 damage. I haven't seen the Congress anywhere. That's fascinating. Hell yeah. Eat shit, Congress. Not like the state thing or whatever.
Problem solved, sir. Torpedoes to port. Torpedoes to port. Torpedoes to port. Our victory is in sight.
No? Oh, the sub's dead in it.
Commander, we've been detected.
Alright, I got it. It didn't kill it? Bro! I hit it with 3 torpedoes! Bruh! He has 148 HP! What an absolute shitter. Holy fuck. Okay, alright. Skill issue? Fuck you. Alright, and then we're gonna play my favorite ship. Did I pay for this one? Wait. Weird. Okay. That's why I'm poor. I have both of them. Both my Salem and Tulsa have this skin, which is great. I love the skin. It's an amazing skin. I don't think you can get it anymore. Eventually, I'll have it on every ship, but it costs 9 million credits per ship to put it on. Oh, you know what? I think I spent gold on one of them. I had free gold for it, so I did it. So I probably put the money one on Tulsa because I could earn it back in the Tulsa, and then I put the... I like looking like I just started the game. Bro, not in this one. In this game, how do I put it? They give so many free skins out that if you don't have a skin attached to a ship, you're this guy. That's a free ship you get. Yeah, it's bad. It's real bad.
Let's give them a hard time. Many thanks.
We have a Shinano?
Thank you.
He's gaming. He is not. He just got that ship. He's saying if the ship's worth it, but it's just a Fletcher, which means it's worth it. A Fletcher class is amazing, and that's just a special Fletcher. No.
Anti-aircraft gun crews are on full alert.
Die.
Enemy force sighted on the horizon.
I killed the planes. You're in a Yamagiri. Absolutely obliterate those AI destroyers, bro. Meanwhile, I will kill planes.
Anti-aircraft gun crews are on normal alert.
Hmm.
Enemy destroyer sighted.
Eat my 8-inch high explosive. Maybe for you people. Come here! Let me ram you! So, it didn't work. That Alsace was really fast.
Anti-aircraft gun crews are on full alert.
Aw. We win. Yeah, the ram failed, but we don't have to play anymore. That was the 5th game. So now that we've hit the 5 games that we're required to do, I'm going to go quickly exchange this because every 2 days I exchange for these. It makes a nice round number. And then I have 2001. Cool. We're not playing that anymore. Okay. Wait, let me get rid of that. And you can activate. There. Hey, Chungu! Why are you running? Running from what? Your mom? We're switching to Elite Dangerous. Are you updating that properly? There you go. Yep. Okay, so now we get to play Elite Dangerous. And I'll get to explain everything right after these messages. I need the beer back. Just a moment, guys. Just a moment. Sorry about that. I am back. I had to go AFK for just a moment. So we're logging into Elite Dangerous now. You'll have to give me a minute to exit my Elite Dangerousness. I have to get in. And y'all will know what my username is, but I play solo, so you can't stream snipe me or whatever. I am like that. I play solo just because I play solo. I've been thinking about joining a squadron and playing Elite Dangerous with other people regularly. But, like, I don't know, man. I don't plan to be stuck in Elite Dangerous, you know what I mean? Not enough people actually said War Thunder in chat, by the way, for me to switch to War Thunder instead. Although I thought about it multiple times, I do want to play Elite Dangerous almost more. Also, I'm still waiting on War Thunder to either do the fucking infantry stuff or to invite me to the closed beta test. I haven't gotten either. So, you know, what is Elite Dangerous? That's a good question. I don't know the answer to that question. Oh, I uploaded a video that was about a neutron star I found in Elite Dangerous. That was cool. Still. There you go. Cool. Now, what was I doing? Right. What I'm currently doing, space, right? What I'm currently doing is farming for this bitch. I gotta do 6 covert theft and covert heist missions. It could be either or. It just needs to be 6 of them. Once I've got her, then I can get the guy after her, which he's the guy I want. The guy after this chick is the only person in the bubble that has night vision, I believe. I think there's 2 of them that have night vision. One's in Colonia, and I'm not going all the way out to Colonia. Fuck that. Colonia, oh boy. I will show you where Colonia is, but like I'll tell you later. But she's the only other person who has night vision. I could double check that real quick, which I am going to actually. Let's see, engineers, personal equipment, night vision. Yeah, it's Yishin who is in Colonia and Odin, whatever. Did it move me out? Wow, it did. Neat.
Pay good credits to someone who's willing to cause some problems.
Yeah, night vision has to be a suit thing you add to it, but it's like way cooler night vision, so it's, you know. So we got to do these missions, I think. There's no one here doing any of these. Okay. Wow, there's like no missions for anything good. Okay, let's see if there's any good transportation missions. Genetic research, radioactivity, compression, liquefied gas, memory chip, production reports, surveillance log. That's it. We'll grab this genetic research because I do want it. Let's check salvage, production schedule, blood test results, smear campaign, radioactivity, chemical formulae, compression liquefied gas, radioactivity, gene sequencing data, cat media. Gene sequencing data? Take that. That's just to give us something to do. No, let me show you the night vision in the game. I'll also show you where Colonia is, and I'll show you a bunch of other stuff, right? One of the things I want to get that I haven't been able to get is I need to get for this bitch financial projections, which can be a mission reward. I need 15 of them. Actually, how many do I have already? Stuff I'll forget in 5 minutes. Yeah. Colonia is important because Colonia is a colony that's like the furthest place from the bubble that is colonized. I'm surprised the colony efforts weren't focused around the Colonia though. Right, so here's Colonia, right? Let me show you where Colonia is. So this is the bubble. Let me open up my bookmarks. That'll help you give you a rough estimate of where all the bubble is, right? Those X's are destroyed stations, but this is the bubble, right? The bubble looks cool. Roughly. It's roughly. I haven't been everywhere in the bubble, and there's a lot of places in the bubble, right? This over here is Colonia. Where'd you go? There's Colonia. It is 21,000 light years away from the bubble. Yeah. The bubble is all of humanity. Can you pop the bubble? The bubble's trying. It's trying very hard. I've got a mission in LHS 480. Do you want to go do? I just need to pick something up, I think, in 480. If 480 is the salvage mission, which won't be that difficult. This is my Mandalay. It's unarmed. But it, you know, I'm okay. I do have my Scarab, so there's that. It's unarmed because it's, I don't want to arm it.
Ship released.
Yeah.
Restrict speed until clear of the station perimeter.
The reason it's unarmed is because I get a 62 light year jump range with it being unarmed. If I armed it, I'd lose like 10 light years of jump range. No, it's just a little car. Hey, GE, how's it going?
Frameshift drive charging.
It has been a long time, but it's okay. I am back. I plan to stream a lot more, and I am doing it. Even if I'm just doing nothing, like playing Elite Dangerous a lot, I did plan out a couple of things we can do in Elite Dangerous, so... This No Man's Sky? No, it's Elite Dangerous. It's dangerous. Happy Friday. Yep. I was gonna stream Wednesday, but I don't remember what happened. I think I fucked up my schedule on Tuesday, and I just kind of forgot how to do things. But today I was like, fuck it, I want to stream, so we're gonna stream. So we just keep scrolling until we see blue. Blue. Only 1,000 light years away, or light seconds. That CO drive is so cool. Now we'll just fly in. Basically, anything over 1,000 light seconds away requires, not requires, but it would be nice to have the SEO drive around. So I recommend everyone grab SEO drives as soon as they can for one reason or another. Let's do this. Can you blow up the moon? No. I can visit the moon. In fact, if you guys want me to, I will do my best to land on Earth. It will take several hours. Maybe I'll buy a Corsair for that. And just go in a straight line. That's the fastest straight line ship, right? Buy a Corsair and fly as close to the ground as possible. I know people have tried to go to Earth in this game multiple times. There's something preventing it, I think, or they couldn't do it before, but now you can land on planets and stuff, so I don't know. There's multiple Earth-likes. I don't know if you can land on those either. Earth, yeah, Earth. That's our goal. Right there, this fucking place, right here, this little shit. No. You can colonize a moon, though, I think. Colonization's in the game now. That's a huge kerfuffle.
Orbital flight engaged.
Orbital flight is not a science, it is a hope and dream. Yeah, so I don't know exactly how it works, but colonization is a way to get a steady income regularly. And colonizing a bunch of systems might not be a bad idea. But I don't want to spend until I get the Panther Clipper Mark II or whatever the fuck. I don't want to spend the time to do that. Because holy shit, you can't blow up a system. We're still really far, so. Now, this is an unarmed ship. The bonuses to being unarmed is that it's unarmed. The downside to being unarmed is that it's unarmed. There is likely... Oh, hey, ads start soon. There is likely there's a hostile or something here, but it doesn't matter because I have pips and shields. No arms. Yeah, it doesn't have any arms. It does have wings, though. Really nice wings. Very pretty wings. So the plan is to fly really close and see if there's anyone there. By the fact they'll shoot at me. Hello, nerds. Huh. I don't think anyone's here.
Landing gear deployed.
Yeah, no one's here. Neat.
Low gravity warning.
This ship's supposed to be excelling at atmospheric flight, but there's no real atmosphere in the game.
Drive assist off.
And now we are here. This is why I want night vision.
Dangerously low temperature.
It's just propaganda. I don't care about that. That's it. We just get in the ship and fly away. Now, usually I think like
Drive assist
2 out of 3 times, or I'd say 3 out of 5 times you'll encounter people here that will try to kill you, but like it doesn't happen enough.
retracted.
Too many numbers. It's okay.
Frame shift drive charging. Frame shift drive charging.
That tag right there that says hostile just means I'm part of the power play faction, Jerome Archer, and the system that I'm in is an enemy to Jerome Archer. I chose Jerome Archer because I like the way his cut is like the vibe of idiot while also not being stupid. If you don't know what I mean, you know what? Let me show you what he looks like and you'll understand. There's the sun. Hello, sun. Yeah, look at this nerd. Do you see him? Do you see him? Look at this guy. This dude. This bro. Oh, I can't look at these others? Damn. You gonna sell us some crypto? Yeah. Why? Why? I don't need to go to the Paris Gateway. Okay, let's 2,400 light seconds away. Well, now it's more like not 2,400 light seconds away. That was me scrolling through the fucking system map and not finding what I needed, so I had to go to the actual map. Because there's so many conflict zones here. Is the place at war, actually? No, it's not at war. I don't know why there are so many conflict zones. My laptop has an SSD that was making hard drive noises. Yeah, that's about right. I don't have a consistent laugh, and I think it's really funny. Because sometimes I'll be like tee hee, and then other times it'd be like full belly, you know, very loud laugh of, you know, loudness. Laugh loud. Randomized laugh. Yeah, I have my laugh set to random. Hold on, more scrolling. Give me a second. I do not have a choice, by the way. Okay. So ideally, we will land on the planet and grab our stuff and go. I shouldn't be hostile to anyone here, so I don't need to worry about guards scanning me or anything. Although I probably won't let them scan me if I can help it, because it just, you have to stop when they scan you or they'll shoot at you. Really dumb. Depending on how I'm feeling, I may end up not landing at the station. Ram them. I can't. I have to get out. This is the brightest dark planet I've ever been on. God, I can't wait to get my covert theft missions done. Space 1911. I have a really good Space 1911 actually. I want them to add more guns. As it is, there's only there's 3 pistols, 3 assault rifles, 2 carbines, a shotgun, and a sniper rifle, a rocket launcher, and that's it. I can't land here. Okay, cool.
Landing gear deployed.
All right, anyway. I wish they had one, Space B-52 or something like that. So what they need to do ship-wise is the next ship they need to add is a stealth ship, a proper stealth ship. There isn't one, right? The closest they have is a Diamondback Scout, I believe, which can get super duper cold, but like it's not technically meant for stealth. Who are we looking for? Curtis Fernandez. Let's find Curtis Fernandez. Got him.
Drive assist off.
Warning. Dangerously low temperature detected.
I guess.
I'm expecting, so it would seem. Thanks for bringing this to me.
Ziprep normal.
Nope. That was the entire mission, though. And now we just run back to our car and drive away. There was a time in this game. Why didn't you park closer? I didn't feel like it. That's it. I'm doing my best to make sure to not trigger a hostile reaction by the NPCs, because the NPCs can be a little finicky, right? Like, weapons aren't allowed, so you got to be careful not to have any weapons out. But like, what's counted as a weapon can be skewed. If you have the profile analyzer out, you might get fucked. No, wrong button. Fuck. Yeah. Accidentally got out. There you go. Running too fast by a security officer will get them to shoot at you. Like, genuinely, you have to be careful around anything involving the settlement unless you don't care about shooting people there. Both of our missions will take us back to here. It's not. It's the game being like, okay. So Odyssey was kind of rushed, right? It wasn't released in the most playable of states. That's not to say it wasn't complete, but like, I've heard that there were things that they wanted to add in Odyssey that they never did. No, this game came out, Odyssey did this before that became a popular practice. Okay. Odyssey was easily one of the first that did it, that released in a completely, a lot less than what they should have. Well, no, used to, the majority of games would release mostly complete with maybe a couple of things taken out that were like out of the scope of the video game, right? And then something around, I want to say 4 years ago, maybe 5, changed that philosophy for the majority of games, and now it's the exception instead of the rule that a game will have every feature except for a handful of things that didn't quite fit. By the way, Arknight's Enfield is coming out next year, and we're playing the shit out of that. Basically, it's What If Factorio, but had hot girls, and I'm down for that. I do think live service games as a function need to change, but they need to change for they don't need to stop being a live service game necessarily. They need to have a way to play the game when the service ends, because the service will end one day. That's just the nature of how that is. Now, we're gonna hope that we got the mission we want. If we don't, we're going mission hunting. I use auto docking because I'm lazy. Sometimes I'll get frisky about it and I'll boost in through the mail slot, but I just use auto docking most of the time. It's just easier. You can look away, you can talk about stuff, you can just kind of not pay attention while auto docking. Like, that doesn't mean you shouldn't be there when they auto dock, because sometimes there'll be something stuck in the mail slot, but yeah. Yes, it is evil. They could have, the marketing for Elite Dangerous could have been better about it. But there's a lot of things about Elite Dangerous that could be better, and that other games do better. But the thing is that Elite Dangerous is the only technically complete game that has space ships and a decent number of them, and ground stuff and a decent amount of ground things, right? Like, there isn't really an alternative. Star Citizen isn't even complete. X4 Foundations doesn't really have people stuff. Like, yeah, you can get out of your spaceship and fly around, but it's not that good, right? Space Engineers is shit. When the entire thesis of your game falls apart whenever you go over 2,000 blocks limit or something like that. Nah. No, I don't need to be here.
You know where to find me.
I don't care. Go die.
Can I help you, Commander?
Give me a second. Biological samples, employee genetic data, and genetic research. I need to sell 20 of them. Hey, nerd.
Trading, selling, or both? Whatever you need to sell, I can handle it.
Yeah. People that run this place really know what they're doing. It's a decent port.
I see what you mean.
No. Okay, there's my genetic research. I have 3 of them. Okay. I can farm biological samples, can't I? No. Bad. Down, boy. So employee genetic data can be a mission reward, and genetic research can be a mission reward. I need 20 of them. I have 3. Okay.
It's your loss.
Let's see if there's a kill reward I can get for that. This isn't for the current guy, but this is close enough. Financial projections, knock data, air quality, suit schematics. That's a lot of suit schematics. Micro supercapacitor, suit schematic. That's a lot of suit schematics. Ballistics data, surveillance logs, ionized gas. That's a lot of suit schematics. I can't do a defense mission though. Settlement assault plans, carbon fiber. I can do a settlement raid, weapon schematics, or suit schematics. What is with all the suit schematics? What do you got going? Pharmaceutical patents. I don't care about those. Risk assessments, surveillance logs, press liquefied gas, classic entertainment, G-meds. I have plenty of G-meds. Hey, what was that? 8 employee genetic data? Ooh, but it's covert. I don't want to do covert. Manufacturing instructions, 13. What is this? Kill a dude? Okay, maybe. Damn. We're gonna go kill a guy. I don't even have to kill anyone else. I could just run up, blast the guy, and then leave.
What are you after today?
The reason I need the manufacturing instructions is it's used in every single upgrade. Every single upgrade. So I need tons of them.
Is that everything?
Oh, wrong button.
I'll be here if you change your mind.
So let's see how fast we can murk a dude, right? And then we'll go to a different station after we land here and return the thing, right? Steal what? Manufacturing instructions? It's faster to do the missions for the manufacturing instructions than it is to farm manufacturing instructions. The best way to farm manufacturing instructions is you have to download a manufacturing instruction from a data terminal, right? So the best way to do that is to reload a data terminal on a salvage mission that you've had, right? So you would do that. I went and did that. I did like 5 resets and I only saw one, a singular manufacturing instructions for all 5. Not worth the time because I could spend, 15 minutes and get 13 of them. And a reset takes about 30 seconds. Yeah. Like this mission is worth 13 of those. Which is actually enough for finishing one of my guns. Speaking of guns. God. So we gotta go murk a dude in this system over here. I already have a bounty in this system, but I don't care.
Frameshift drive charging.
Since my legal status is clean because I think I only have like one dude is bad. He shouldn't have pissed off whoever he pissed off because I'm gonna go kill him now for his money. Now I could kill the entire station, the entire settlement. Do you guys, you know what? Hey, before we do this, how do I set up a poll? I want to set a poll. I think I do it here. There. I have a poll. You want me to kill everyone? I'm voting no, by the way. We're gonna collect fuel.
Fuel's coming.
We're done collecting fuel. That's all the fuel I needed. Ooh, it's a genetics installation. We might kill everyone there. So I set up the poll for you guys if you guys want to vote on whether I kill everyone at the settlement or not. The settlement is an anarchy system, and I believe it's owned by anarchists. Which would mean that it wouldn't matter if I killed them in terms of, like, technically speaking. Well, I've got only 2 votes for no. So, not many of you voting yes. Their ideology is lame. I know, right? Let's see who owns this place. These guys are owned by the Posse of Nefermery. They're an anarchist independent faction who kind of suck. Okay, cool. Kind of suck. We got a few minutes, so I'm just waiting for the poll. We'll fly in while we're waiting on the poll. Because it'll still take a minute. When it comes to ground stuff, I'm really good at it. So killing everyone wouldn't even be that difficult, right? It'd be harder if they moved, but if they're stationary, then that's great. So there's a bug for ground. You guys don't know. What do you mean lie? I'm amazing at ground combat. It's the only thing I'm really good at in this game because everything else requires a bunch of engineering, but for ground combat, not really. So, there's a bug where the ground units will freeze and won't move. That's the best bug in the game. It just happens too. That's a big atmospheric. Okay, there's the base. I can see them in the dark.
Orbital flight engaged. Hull integrity.
What do you mean too fast? I was going so slow. Okay, well. I was watching my speed too. That should have been fine, but it wasn't for some dumbass reason. Nah, it's fine. I think my crate is better at doing this though. At least it never runs out of energy in its distributor. Before and after the buff I gave it. We're still only 2 votes on no, so I'm feeling like we're not gonna kill everyone. That doesn't even mean I'm not gonna go like just rush in, shoot the guy and leave. Like that's the plan, I think. Is rush in, blast him with like a shotgun or something and then leave. Cause like it doesn't say carbureted spaceship. Yeah, right. It doesn't say that I don't have to get spotted. It just means it just doesn't want me to it just wants me to kill him. Okay, now we're on approach. Let's see, where can we land?
Landing gear deployed.
If only my ship had arms? Nah, it wouldn't work. We'll actually do this. Hold on. I need a killing suit that's the Maverick. I think the Maverick's the best suit in the game. I do. No. Oh. Alright, well, anyway. So it looks like we're not killing everyone. I'll wait for the poll, but I need to find him anyway.
Gravity warning.
Love this game. It's a great game. Look, you didn't even vote. Who are we killing? Israel Chambers. Poor Chambers. I hope it's a researcher. Got him. Is he just outside? If he's outside, it's even easier. LOL. Is bro actually just outside? Hold on. Let's get rolling. Can you imagine the easiest fucking kill mission in the game? The kill target's outside. I bet. Is he outside? I don't think he is. Okay, we're gonna park this somewhere it won't get shot up. It'll be easy to get to. This is perfect.
Drive assist off.
Okay. So I think he is not in the command center. Can I steal? I think he's in there. You have a 0. If y'all are wondering what I'm doing, I'm searching for a guy who's got level 3 access. But is like by a window. Oh, hello. Hello, window. Let's go find our target and see if he's actually outside. If he's outside, we'll just blast him and leave. Not Chester Dixon. Dixon? Yeah. Is he actually inside? He is. But can't see him. Damn. That's level 2.
We don't often get visitors here.
Up.
What?
Entering pressurized environment. Scan detected.
None of your warrants involve us. All right, we're good. Weapon fire will not be tolerated.
Going weapon time.
I need radio and an alert. Over here, I found.
Leaving pressurized environment. Vital signs stabilized.
Target.
Hell yeah. That was a good fucking shot, huh? Nah? What do you mean, nah?
Under attack.
Where's my ship? Leave my ship alone.
Drive assist off. Landing gear retracted. Under attack.
And we're gone.
Frameshift drive charging.
And that was the mission. Ta-da!
4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
I got really lucky that that nerd let me in and I just run up to him. I'm really sad that I missed with the sniper shot, but it was kind of a shit shot first. On. Yeah, I know, right? I took more time scoping the place out than I did actually fucking doing the mission. But that's the nature of the kill missions. The missions that are like, you know, settlement raids, those are usually a little longer because you got to kill everyone, right? Or basically any mission where you're destroying the entire settlement or it involves the entire settlement, then it takes longer. But like the kill missions, you just got to run out there, stab a bitch and run. Covert theft though takes so much longer because you got to not get spotted.
Fuel scooping complete.
Also, of them, my Mandalay is not really meant for doing that kind of thing because while it's fast, it uh-oh, Spadudio. Oh, my internet's eating shit. Cool. I really appreciate that. Anyway, while my Mandalay is fast, it doesn't really have much in the way of defenses, relatively speaking. Especially not for something that I didn't invest any defensiveness into other than going fast. Whereas something like my Crate Mark II or my Cobra is a little bit better for that. Imagine using internet. Yeah. Oh no, internet. I'm gonna keep streaming. Although I may have to go AFK for just a couple of minutes. Hope it won't take too long. But then I'll be back. I'm not stopping. Where is Kaizen? Kaizen said they'd be here, but they're not here. We're at 2 hours. 18 minutes and the ads will start again. I think I can go for 3 without a problem. Well, no, I have to go AFK, right? But that's not a choice that I have. Trust me. Yeah, it's been 2 hours.
Landing gear deployed.
I know how to fly my ship. Even the Mandalay, who I haven't had for very long. I took more damage on the approach than I did fucking doing the mission. But that mission, absolutely worth it. Because that's 13 manufacturing instructions. 13 plus 3 is 16. That's 16 manufacturing instructions. That should be enough to finish one thing that I want to finish at grade 5. Does damage go through shields? I didn't think it did. When I slapped that guy, that thingy on the AI robot, it shouldn't have taken damage, but it did. Unless it didn't have its shields up.
Something catches your eye, let me know.
Do you have anything
Take a
interesting?
look around.
Oh.
Good idea. Make sure
You do
you
have
got the
this.
right suit
If
for the
anyone
job.
wants it, I don't want this suit. It's just an Artemis suit. So I could upgrade my pistol. I could upgrade my AR-50, which wouldn't be a bad upgrade. But I think we're gonna upgrade my Maverick suit. I need carbon fiber plating. I should be able to do that no problem. Can I do it twice? No, I need more suit schematics, but I could do the one, and that'll make it a 4.
Come back when you're ready.
Suit schematics are only mission rewards, or you can get others, but like, yeah.
Things turned out all right.
Yeah.
I need 9?
In a quality refinery way earlier in my career.
When I started out, I thought all the money was in Galite. How stupid was I?
Yeah.
There you go.
Sold. Anything good doing business, Commander?
I may have only needed 7 of these.
You don't want to be caught unprepared. Okay, let's take a look.
Hell yeah! Yeah, I only needed 7. Okay, that's fine.
There. That should make a
This suit's
difference in
not
your
done
portfolio.
yet, so like I'm using this Maverick suit because it's got faster shield regen, but I plan on upgrading this suit with engineering stuff.
Sure you've got
I just used the one with faster shield regen because there's no reason not to, since I already had that suit and I just found the other one without slots. So we're gonna, yeah, I'm just gonna stare out at the thing here, and then I've gotta be right back. Really badly. So enjoy the view. Yeah, enjoy the view. Be right back.
It's long overdue, but I'm finally going traveling. Got any advice?
Well, I was born in this system and have never left it, so no, not really.
I see what you mean.
I've decided, once my contract's up, I'm heading home. It's been too long.
There's a real comfort in the familiar, huh?
Yeah.
They sure like to overwork their people here, huh?
I don't know. Constant strain of it. I don't know how much more I can put up with.
This job just doesn't leave me any time for myself.
Sure. Constant shift changes.
This place is a home from home for me.
I don't know. The music's not really to my taste.
I see your point.
I haven't been this tired in ages.
Indeed.
I don't want to rub it in, but I've been sleeping pretty well.
You got a point.
Sorry about that. I am back. Hello. I hope you guys enjoyed the view. Yeah.
I'm looking for someone to do some off-the-books work for me. You interested?
Alright, so let's see if there's anything interesting here, but the refresh rate is kind of weird. Cover theft! Hell yeah! I don't care about the stuff. Now this is gonna suck because it's gonna take forever to do the mission. These covert missions, I can't be spotted. I can't have the alarm go off, right? So the optimal way to do this is to have the alarm be disabled. What? Okay. Right? We're gonna switch to my Crate Mark II, by the way. It's just a nicer atmospheric ride. Like, it's less maneuverable, but it's so much nicer. Oh, pre-rolls. Have fun with the ads. Oh, shit. Guess we're not switching. Right? I could fly. Oh, never mind. It's way over here. Okay. Okay. We'll take a minute. Well, I mean, ads will take a minute. I'll take that time to fly out to the objective. Imagine watching ads. I know, right?
Frameshift drive charging.
Speed restrictions are now lifted. Safe travels, Commander.
How much money do I have? Not a lot. Okay. I do need to go collecting money, but I don't want to do exobiology. It's so boring. If I did exobiology, I'd go way out and grab the shit that I want and grab first steps and stuff. Riveting gameplay. Exobiology is more boring. I could go do some combats. Like space combat, but I don't want to do it in my crate. Miss what? Space combat? Space combat's easy. I have an anaconda for that. I could go to one of those. Ooh, I might do that. Ooh, this is on the primary planet here. Okay. Welcome back, guys. I hope you guys have had fun with the ads. We're headed to the station that we need to go to. This is gonna be a really boring mission because I'm not allowed to shoot at anyone. The moment like the alarms get triggered for whatever reason, the mission's dead, right? I think you automatically lose the mission if you do that. So like there's no point in me sticking around and I'll just leave. Hopefully we can slow down enough that we don't get the warning. IMO, the best way to approach a station, ground base is to do it at a slight angle above the base. That way, when you finally stop, like, you'll be above the base, right? You want to do it in an angle where your cursor's above the base. If you want to go a little faster, you want to, you know, get closer. I'd say around 400-ish. I timed it wrong, but it depends on the planet. You want to be around 400 or 500 away from the planet to, oh, the glide's complete, 2 kilometers to 20 kilometers away. Annoying. So this is a theft mission. I've done non-violent theft. Non-violent theft is interesting because you don't need to not do, yeah, right? You don't need to worry about the alarm. You just need to get the thing and not shoot anyone, right? I also don't think many people do non-violent theft because I don't think there's a reason to. Doing covert, the reason this mission's worth doing is because there's an engineer that needs you to do it. But I bet there isn't very often many people who do non-violent theft, right? Non-violent theft, espionage, etc., etc. Yep.
Landing gear deployed.
I have a local bounty. I have a bounty against these nerds? I hope not. I don't think I do.
Low gravity warning.
I do have a bounty for these nerds. Fuck. Okay. So that means I can't be spotted. I can't settle for a scan, right? Locker 11 in the habitat building. I bet it's a level 3 locker.
Drive assist off.
So this mission's gonna be tough because I can't be spotted.
Warning. Extremely low temperature detected.
A nerd there? He doesn't have any levels though. Damn. My dam was scan him. Was that there's no windows to look in on. Okay. I bet that it's in this building right here because this is a hab. Just skill issue? Yes. If they weren't moving, this would be so much easier. Down here? Yeah, there is. Yeah, but he doesn't have any... Nerd there. Could do this. There's a storage building. Where's the command building? That's a hab. There's the command building. So I want to experiment a little bit, but there's another hab building. But, oh. Cool. Solves one problem. Is that a locker? There it is.
Mission status updated.
So the hope is that they don't spot anyone and trigger the alarm after activating the alarm. I hope. I don't know how long we have. Oh, I could have cut the note for the future. Cut the thing out of the top of the command building and they can't activate anything in that building. Because I think that's the power regulator or whatever. Oh no. Okay.
Drive assist off. Landing gear retracted. Frameshift drive charging.
And we're away.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Man, fuck that mission type. Come on. That's because I know what I'm doing. I know that exact layout of that command center, because they're mostly copy and paste, and I knew where to go grab like a guy to a level 3 thing, and then I just had to run in and turn the alarm off, and it didn't matter that there was a guy in there. I knew they would be there because they spawn right there. That's like their spot. It would have taken a little bit longer if I didn't know where the command center or the security room was. Cheater? No, it's just I've been there before. They copy and paste that that command center layout multiple times in multiple spots.
Fuel scooping. Fuel scooping complete.
I've got to do that 6 times. Also, the reason that mission type sucks is because if you get spotted, you fail the mission. Done too much gaming? Yeah, probably. I've put so many hours in the last couple, like almost exclusively playing this game, the new Daemon X Machina with Buck, and World of Warships. It's why I've been considering joining a squadron, but I'm not sure like what kind of squadron I want to join. I'm thinking about making my own squadron, but I'm not sure about that. Like, who would want to join that squadron? You know what I mean? If I had like 30 people who would be lined up for joining the squadron to play in the squadron, then I'd be down for it, but I don't. The reason I'd make a squadron is because you can do squadron carriers and you can do colonization with like 30 people, right? If everyone planned and had a Panther Clipper ready to go, it would take like 3 days to set up an entire colonization zone or whatever. Like, it wouldn't even be a problem.
deployed.
Ugh.
Landing complete. Clear to disembark.
I get reputation. But they're... Oh, hey, wait. They're Federation. Hell yeah, I'll get the reputation one. Fuck yeah. If you were wondering, I'm on the side of like doing all this other stuff. If I see it and I can do it, I will grab Federation donation missions. I'm running out of money, so I'm gonna have to stop doing that and actually do exobiology about it, but like that'll come later.
You look like someone who can handle themselves. Are you looking for work?
No. Nope. I'm not doing covert heist. Fuck that. Let's see what transportation missions we got. What's that? Ionized gas, 1 unit. Surveillance logs, blood test, production schedule, circuit switch. Okay. What combat missions do you got? Raid, compressed liquefied gas, takedown, cat media, surveillance equipment, combat training material, employee genetic data. Do I need that? Hold on. I do. 8 of them? Okay. Surveillance equipment. Okay. We do need this. It's also 480. Okay, we'll take that. Anything in operations we want? Shutdown, covert shutdown. Let's see. Salvage. Oh, hello. Okay, so we'll think about that one. We have weapon schematics. We'll grab this as well. That'll actually give us everything we need for that nerd. Okay.
You don't want to be
Because that's 8 plus 8 plus 3?
So, whatever you need to sell, I can handle it.
Yeah, 8 plus 8 plus 3 is 16. 1 more. I'll need 1 more and we'll be set. Biological sample, which is a good that we get from STO and Agri buildings. Okay.
Anything else? All right. You reckon this is a good place to trade?
So that'll be a good mission to do. So I wish there was more, but we can't. I'm gonna go ahead and order my ships to come here, so that'll take Which one should I get? Should I get my anaconda? It's large, but it's an anaconda. I could kill people with that. I need to redo my anaconda build, to be honest. I think I did redo it. I need to redo it again. I want to put a size 4 cannon on it. Be funny. I'll have my crate. I can do combat in the crate. It'll take 11 minutes. By the time we're back, the crate should be here. We got 2 missions. One is just a salvage mission. The other one is a delivery, I think it was. No, it's a kill. Wait, where's that kill mission go? 480, okay. Where'd I kill Love Johnson?
Ship released. Restrict speed until clear of the station perimeter.
I might know what I'm doing.
Speed restrictions are now lifted. Have a safe trip, Commander.
Yeah, I have a notoriety of fucking 7 right now. That means I have 7 times 14 hours before my notoriety will be 0 again, and I can finally get rid of my bounties. 14. It was at 8, but it's been 2 hours, so. And I think I have to be in the game to get rid of it. Huh, it's really far away. That's okay. We got this. I wouldn't want to do this in the crate. So the crate's not SEO optimized. It would overheat too fast with SEO drive. I need to figure out my heating issue because I have a small heating issue right now with my crate. There's a lot of engineering stuff I have to do still, both ground and space. I'm focused on the ground stuff because I want to get that night vision unlocked, and this is going to take a minute. And then it's just some grinding, and the grinding won't be too bad because half of it's just manufactured materials, which is easy to get, and the other half is something that you can farm relatively easily. The big thing is I'll need collection limpets, which I have on this ship now, and then I need to go to a specific area to find the thing that I want. Still no? Okay. to find the thing. Yeah. But I gotta do these covert theft missions, which will take time. And so I'm also doing the what's it called? The engineering that I need for the weapons and stuff anyway. It's changing the grade and stuff. Ooh, a threat too. You hear that? They're a threat. They think they are anyway. You're only a threat until someone brings out an emplaced gun. You're only a threat until someone starts shooting a machine gun at you. You're only a threat whenever your vehicle guns are suddenly being turned on people.
Orbital flight engaged.
I'm making good time, good speed. Everything looks alright. Hell yeah. Perfect. Oh, hello? Hey, Anaconda.
Landing gear deployed.
LOL. Give it a second, we'll see what they're shooting at.
Low gravity runway.
Hmm.
Drive assist off.
Huh. I thought there'd be more, hostility.
Warning. Extremely low temperature detected. Shield activated. Downloading data.
Where the bad guys at? They're not here. Look, they didn't show up, okay? That's all there is to it. We're gonna get back in our ship and leave. That's rude of them. Yeah. It was very rude of them. How dare they? Plus side is, I didn't have to shoot my way through them. So that means we get to leave and get the mission done.
Drive assist off. Landing gear retracted.
Shut up. I'm not usually that bad of an aim. I swear, it's just a performance problem. Maxwell Bomb. We're not playing VOTV. God, could you imagine if I had laser guns and stuff in VOTV? I'd be so down for that. Can you? There you go. This next mission's a kill mission. I wish there were more guns in VOTV. I understand that it's like some kind of balance or whatever, but let there be guns, like, just have a bunch of cool guns that you could, you know, use. There's a bunch of free assets on Unity Store. Unity has a lot of first-person shooter assets in its store and stuff, and you could convert that into VOTV and just have like a really high-quality rifle or whatever, and it'd be cool. What's that message? There's an update. Oh. My crate's already... It's been 11 minutes. That one little encounter took 11 minutes. Only 34 light seconds? Okay. SIG 553. Yeah. I'd be down for that. I'm not even a big fan of the SIG, but like I'd be down for it. The thing is that I would actually expect an M4 because there's so many M4 assets and stuff, like the various M16s and M4s and stuff. So a AR platform in VOTV would make the most sense in terms of just being able to add shit to it. And? So what? You know what the most prominent rifle in the world is? It's only the AK by virtue of they made more of them before the M16 became prominent. And even then, there's more stuff for the M4 and M16 and every other AR platform. Yeah, I know. I know. But, like, it's not as good. Yeah, it's cool and all, but there's a reason more people haven't adopted it. Like, that's just how it is. Probably because of price, isn't it? I don't know. I think that conversation has made this entire VOD not available for YouTube. Remember, YouTube gave me a strike, a community guideline strike for a video I didn't upload. For a video that wasn't public. It wasn't even it was I think it was just set to private, which means no one could view it. I got a community guideline strike for that video. And I had forgotten the video existed. So it's like, why did you community guideline strike that video when you could have, like, there's plenty of other actual problems on your platform. What are you doing? We'll slow down quite a bit. No, I got a strike. I got a strike because the video itself was against their policy. And I don't disagree with that, right? The reason I still went ahead and contested the strike was because that video wasn't public. It wasn't published. It wasn't even if it was unlisted, no one had seen it because there was no views because I hadn't given anyone a link to it. I think I was gonna get it edited, or it was within the same group of videos where I was gonna get someone to edit them, but no one ever did. And this is towards the end of me having editors, since I don't have any editors anymore. Yeah, it's just like, why did you community guideline strike that video that doesn't have any? Yeah, imagine having editors. I wish. It'd be really cool to have editors.
Lighting gear deployed.
At the time that I tried to get a bunch of editors, I was streaming every day for a minimum of 6 hours a day. I needed people to do things like just cut stuff up and put it into a video. And then I started doing it myself. And even then, there wasn't really a reason to do it. Let's see, I need to find out. So for theft missions, I want to park closer. For these missions, I don't want to park closer. I want to park further. The reason is because these missions, I probably will end up with them chasing me. The theft missions, they probably aren't going to chase me. You know what I mean?
Drive assist off.
Hey, Kaizen. Finally, you're here. Parking the base. No, they'll destroy it. They'll destroy the thing. Actually, why I park where I do.
Entering pressurized environment.
Where's the...
Watch it.
Pressurized environment.
Think he's in here. The streak warning? What do you mean streak warning? Are you streaking? Is he in here? If he's in here, I'll just cut my way in since there's no one there. Or he's on the other side. Damn. This is profile cloning. Gonna stop right there. Damn it. Damn.
Shield activated. Entering pressurized environment. Mission status updated.
You better stop doing that.
Leaving pressurized environment.
You better stop doing that. You better stop doing that. That was great. Shoot somebody in front of them. That was gunfire. You better stop doing that. There's our ship over there. You better stop doing that. I need that as a fucking alert. That was so good. Oh, man. This is the night vision mode, by the way. I don't know if I showed you guys earlier. You violated the law. Yeah, exactly. But, like, in this game. You better stop doing that. Fucking love that. Holy shit. I don't even register as hostile. They didn't even really process that I just shot some motherfucker. Oh, that was that mission done. Alright, cool.
Frameshift drive charging.
I won't talk about that. But it reminds me a lot of the Halo night vision for ODST, actually. That's why I like it so much.
Frameshift drive.
I wonder if I could change the color, because if it was orange, ooh. FDev, let us customize the HUD for ground combat. Like, let us give ourselves the little, like, do a full, like, we can move things, change if it's round or straight, you know, all that kind of thing. There you are. That bounty makes you today's meal ticket, he says as I teleport away. Lettuce. Lettuce. I really like your bounty, says the guy as I, you know, fast travel away.
Scooping. Fuel scoop disengaged.
Oh, really? I'm busy. Fuck off. I'm in like the third most maneuverable ship in the game. He thinks he's gonna catch me. What a pain in my ass. It's a good thing I'm getting the crate, because I would have fought him otherwise. Like, I would have absolutely I would have taken that interdiction and fucking beat the shit out of him. Did I say it was a good thing? It's a bad thing. I wish I was in my crate. I would have beat him up. No, it's crate spelled with a K. It's Krait. Nah, it's amazing.
You are clear for automated approach, Commander.
Landing gear deployed.
Touchdown confirmed. Commence system shutdown.
Nah, it's okay.
Incoming message.
This is my crate. Or many like it, but this one's mine. Which I do need to level up my... What's her face? I have a pilot I gotta level up. Hey, dumbass. I'm almost to the next rank. Sweet. God, I wish I wasn't poor now. Yeah, we're gonna go do some killing. After I go check to see if there's any good, things. This is the crate, though. Isn't she pretty? Underside cockpit, because it's cool. It's also very well armed. Where's its guns? Oh, right, the underside guns are right here next to the cockpit, and then it's got 3 on top that are huge size, size 3 guns. Need more guns? Nah, it's alright on guns. It could be better, but it gets a fighter bay, and the fighter bay's cool. If you like fighters, it's a cool bay. I wish that there was a more dedicated carrier and that you could have like automated drones or something that would like actually fight for you. That'd be cool. Nah, it's fine.
Commander? Got something you need? Feel free to browse my
Y'all ready for another ad break?
If you've got the goods, I've got the credits. Sure, I'll take it. A pleasure, Commander.
Ideal place to unwind after a shift.
Does radar work in space? Kind of. If you mean in real life, radar absolutely... Ooh, hello. Absolutely works in space. Obtain the chemical sample. That kind of suck. Maybe. Transportation. Might do the chemical super base.
Something catches your eye?
Kind of. So I need more suit schematics and carbon fiber plating. And I could upgrade that suit to the max. Then I need... Oh, I could do that. Okay. Ooh, I could do this one. I'm gonna upgrade this. Actually, I should upgrade the pistol, because I use the pistol a lot. This pistol's great.
That's taking the damage up a notch.
Yeah, it has.
Watch your back out there.
Weapon inventory, combatant performance, ionized gas. There's only 4 of them, so it's not worth the effort. Manufacturing instructions. Hell yeah, 15 of them. And it's in the same system? Hell yeah, we'll go do that. 5 metal coils, chemical inventory. Okay. Tactical plans, chemical patents. Okay. Now, here's the thing. We're gonna go use the crate for combat real quick. Now, I've made a certain choice with the crate that most people wouldn't really agree with, and that's I've made it a beam boat. It's got nothing but beams on it. It can support them, especially when I finish with the engineering for it. When I finish that, it'll be able to support them with no problem. Right now, it can support them most of the time. Hell yeah. Ooh. Hmm. Hell yeah. I don't want to do a Spec Ops contract. I don't think I could do them. Delirium. But it's 56. 56 kills. That's not even worth my time. Okay. Courier job. Courier job. Could I even do that? No, not really. $56 kills? No, that's not easy. Oh, okay, I see. Alright, so that icon there, that's a cargo icon. And then the engineering icon is engineering stuff. Mechanical equipment. Wait, what? Only grade 2? Okay. Okay. That's just donations. Freelance missions. What do we got? Nothing. Okay. Actually, I do need to check. Do I want to get the kill warrant scanner? Find out. Okay. So yes, I do want to use it. Whew, alright. Now there should be some conflict zones we get the fuck with. Let's auto launch. Awesome.
Detach confirmed. You are clear to leave.
It's not as fast as my Mandalay, but it's close enough. There we go.
Frameshift drive charging.
Oh. That's weird.
Ready to engage.
Restrictions are now lifted. Flight control out.
3, 2, 1. Warning. Frameshift operating beyond safety limits.
So we're doing this thing where we go to a high conflict intensity zone. High intensity means that there's tougher enemies and all that fun jazz, right? The hope is that I can use this zone to level up my pilot who is going to be flying my little fighter that I have, which will add to my damage. I'll be giving them the Taipan, which is the higher defensive fighter. It's got plasma guns, plasma accelerators, which are pretty good damage and DPS. And it's got chaff, which should help with the survivability quite a bit. Being a really low level fighter won't help at all for the situation, but I'm hoping that I can do that. And in the meantime, I will also be farming damage and kills and bounties. It's a good thing I'm careful like that. Now, here's hoping a Federation Corvette, Federation battlecruiser pops in. However, probably not going to happen because this is a, this is going to be like pirates or something, I bet. Hello?
Frameshift drive charging.
Oh, Lord.
Ready to engage. 3, 2, 1. Engage.
Why are they at war? They're both fed. Whatever, it's fine. Where is everybody? There they are.
Welcome aboard, Commander. Okay, Commander. Initiating SLF deployment. Fighter is clear of the mothership.
Oh, wait.
A propaganda vessel just dropped in. We don't want them spreading disinformation. Move to intercept. We've got an enemy captain in the area. Take him down.
Warning. Ship approach attack. Taking damage. Heat sink deployed.
Mayday, Commander. Taking fire. Shield's gone, Commander. I need help immediately. The fighter just brought the big one, Commander.
Fighter assembly initiated.
Copy. Deploying the fighter now.
Warning. Damage.
All clear, Commander. Put me in the thick of it.
Keep going, Commander.
Under attack.
No, it's an anaconda.
What are your orders? The fighter just brought the big one, Commander.
Oh, damn. I was just mobbed, like, instantaneously. Did you see that? I was hit by like 10 people at the same time. What does it mean incapacitated? I mean, she got fucked up anyway. We're poor now, guys. It's official. Okay. So what happened, right, is that I drew too much aggro and then like 6 ships shot at me at the same time. Like, actually. Which is something you don't want to happen in any ship in the game, but sucks to have happen in a, you know, ship that maybe isn't the strongest defensively. I'm not gonna play anymore. Not because of anything, because I'm gonna stop right now because it's getting hot and I need to cool off, like, physically. But also I need to go do exobiology, and that's gonna suck, like, both to watch and do, because exobiology is just me running around to different planets real quick, hopping out for a few minutes and then leaving. Luckily, I know how to do it, and I can make, I don't know, 100 million in, you know, just like 2 hours of work or whatever, but I gotta go do that. So, for now, we'll chat for 30 minutes, and then I'll end stream in a 4-hour mark. How's that sound? That sounds like a good idea. I like that idea. How are you guys doing? I hope you guys have had a good time while I've been away. I'm not away anymore, so there's that. I will never have a hype train. There's not enough of you guys hyping me up. It's okay. Ooh, we will be stream snipe. I mean, not stream sniping. Raiding someone. That's it. That's the word. Hype. Yeah, hype. All the hype. Who friended me? Who are you? I don't know why you would friend me. I don't know you. Ignore. Anyway. Yeah. So that's the hope and dream, is that we will have a lot of fun. I don't like friending anyone. Yeah, no, it's just some random person in the Elite Dangerous Discord, and like, without, like, I haven't talked in there in like 3 days, or like all day, so them friending me on the Elite Dangerous Discord is like, I don't know you. That's my purse. I don't know you, kicking the balls, right? Hopefully if... Wait, what? Anyway, so because it's like some rando, I don't accept rando friend requests, because it's like they're trying to steal my Discord account, and I don't want them to do that. I like my Discord account. I've had it for years. Fuck off. I don't even know why they steal the Discord account. I don't know. What do they get out of stealing a Discord account anyway, right? Like, they get the spam things at people to steal more accounts? For what? What is the purpose? I don't know. Yeah, for botting for what, though? That's the question. Elite Dangerous can be a pain in the butt, but I do like it. Lots. Yeah, don't go into it, Capone. Anyway, hi, Capone. How's it going? We are just chatting. Let me go ahead and change that real quick. Just chatting. Didn't that start as an actual video game that people would go to just to be like just chatting, and then it like became its own category? I don't remember. So I gotta do a lot of exobiology to make money, because it's the only way I know how to make money really quickly. Otherwise, I also have to do the power play stuff because I've got 3 more assignments to do, and once I do those, I can use the merit system, and I have like I have tens of thousands of merits sitting in the wayside right now. And it's just free shit. I'm wondering if because of the free shit that I'll be getting, because I'll rank up like 20 times because I just keep doing shit that earns merits. I'm wondering how much I'll get for it. Should I do it in the Cobra? Maybe. I don't know. It just depends. Oh. Conflict zones are really difficult to handle in Elite Dangerous if you don't know what you're doing. What are you talking about, Phone? What? 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 Ooh, I can't wait to eat. Just chatting. Oh, no. If I remember right, there was a video game called Just Chatting, like for a very short period of time, but it got overtaken by people just using it to just chat. But like, it was either that or it was some other video game that was similarly, that was like, it was something mundane, but it became something in Twitch because of it being mundane. I don't remember what it was, though. It's really funny. But people did want a position to where they could just be like, I'm in a thing. You're chatting. Ba, 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 ba. Oh, was it? No, probably not. I don't remember. It's been too long because it was like, God, it was like 5 or 6 years ago when I saw that little game pop up, and it's like, this is actually a video game, but like no one uses it for video game stuff. Like no one actually plays the game. They just use it for the Twitch title or for the Twitch game thing. The game didn't do very well, by the way, so yeah. It wasn't even a bad game. That's the worst part about it. It just got abused in the wrong way, and the game died because of it. I'm a fucking cat. Like, it's supposed to be a fox, but I look like a cat. What if I accidentally, quote unquote, took my top off? No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm not gonna do that. Don't worry. You're a fox? Yeah. I'm a kitsune. You know what a kitsune is, right? It's in my name. Kitsume. Yeah, yeah. Kitsume is just kitsune, but with an M instead of an N. Bonked immediately. Yeah. Whack. Well, no, I was saying that I looked like a cat because the mouth and stuff, all of like anime characters are meant to look like cats, and this is very much anime inspired as a character. And the ears aren't fox-like enough. And because I have them back the way they are, you can't. I have them this way mostly because I don't want to fix the texture issue that's going on inside the ears. If you look inside the ears, you can see through them, but like you can barely see that. Thought you were a dog? Why? I've never done anything dog-like. I tried fixing the colliders, by the way, so my hair doesn't go through my shoulders. I couldn't do that. It just something about the hair doesn't want to activate on the colliders. Character. I don't know why. There's nothing about this character that screams dog. Like, it's either cat or fox, and it's mostly cat in terms of appearance because it's got whiskers and everything. Like, do you see the whiskers? And then the mouth is very cat-like in terms of mouth. The ears are cat ears. Basically, like, it's the same cat ear models that everyone uses. It's just they're a little fluffier to make it more fox. The tail is super fluffy. Have I shown you guys the tail? Can I show you? I could show you guys the tail. Hold on, let me figure this out. Oh, what did I do? Uh-oh, hold on. Where did you go? Well, there's the tail. So, I fixed the problem. There. There you go. I fucked that up, but it's okay. I fixed it. Kind of, sort of. Just a little bit. How did I... The fuck? Anyway. I accidentally fucked up my camera, so I had to fix it. I fixed it, though. We got it working. Where am I at? What's going on? You need this. You need this. Right here. There we go. There. We're back. Everything's back to normal, more or less. I think I moved the cat, like, I moved everything just right to be weird. Like, it looks off now, but it's fine. What happens if I go to the game view? Does it work properly? Yeah, everything looks fine, I guess. I don't fucking know, man. That's weird. Yeah, I'm not doing the pre-engineered FSD either. I went ahead and just got the engineer. I had Felicity already as an engineer. Doing the engineering thing, if you follow that guide, it'll unlock a whole bunch of the required engineers that just are generally good. And Felicity is also the first engineer you unlock who has the best FSD to engineer. She's the only one that does a grade, or she's not the only one, but she does a grade 5 FSD, and that's the only thing she does is grade 5 anyway. She does a couple other things, but the grade 5 FSD is the only thing that she has at grade 5. And she's worth picking up first anyway. You need, the big thing about engineering is you need to get the materials. And for materials, to get grade 5 materials on raw materials. No. So what you do, engineering is weird, right? So what you do with engineering is you go to Felicity, and after you've unlocked her and gotten her stuff, you give her materials to upgrade your current FSD. So you would have a max rank FSD of an A rank, like, I think it's a 6 or a 7 inside of the Mandalay. Hey, Claude. So you would upgrade the FSD, and you have to pay materials to upgrade it, specialized engineering materials, which don't take up cargo space. You have to find those materials, but, you know, once you do, you do. And that's the hard part, is finding all the materials you need. Felicity will upgrade it. I think it'll be like 4, it'll be 5, it'll be 2 to 5 times, or 3 to 5 times of upgrades to upgrade your thing for the first grade, and you keep upgrading it through the grades, but you have to rank her up. In order to rank her up, you have to use her for services as an engineer. You have to do that. I want to say you do multiple engineering of the same item a couple times before you rank her up. I think I only have her at 4. Purely because I ran out of materials, not because of anything else. So I need to get more materials so I can rank her up. The best thing you can do is go get grade 5 materials of every type of material and then use a material trader to trade stuff. So for manufactured, I ended up picking up 100 military superconductors or whatever. So that's the grade 5 material there. I got really lucky on that. And then you can't carry more than 100, so max. Then you need to find a grade 5 raw material and a grade 5 data material to farm, and farm those up, and then you can go trade them at a material trader. And then you can, you know, farm the engineers you want to farm. Getting FSD upgraded, like I'm at 63 light years per jump with, my game still hasn't closed. With the Mandalay. How do I close this? You go away, in task. Anyway, so I'm pretty solid on jump range for my Mandalay. I don't really feel like I need more. You can min-max that even harder because I'm only at like grade 3 or grade 4. I'm at only like grade 3 with the Mandalay's jump range anyway. Grade 3 is optimal, is like the optimal. You start getting diminishing returns at grade 4 and 5, I've heard. I won't say that's a promise, but I have heard that. So like getting more than grade 3 isn't a requirement, but like it'd be nice to be further jump range, right? And that's excluding experimental effects. So with that, like, you know, I've got a whole bunch of engineering on both my Mandalay and my Crate Mark II, but I can do better. Like I can do more effects and stuff, and I just need to go farm that. But I've been focusing on farming ground stuff, but I've run out of money, so I need to go farm money again. And currently, the fastest way to farm money IMO is still doing the ground stuff, exobiology. I plan to go the same direction I went to do my 5K and just go out in the middle of fucking nowhere and exobiology a bunch of planets that no one has been around. By the way, Capone, you need this, like, what you should do is take your Mandalay, learn how to do neutron jumps at a neutron star, and just fucking send it to, you know, some random direction and just go 5,000 light years away from Earth. If you do exobiology and you go 5,000 light years, you'll have to make your way back, but like it's not that difficult, and there's a way to check your stats for that. But that is a requirement for 2 engineers to be 5,000 light years away from your starting point. After that, you'll never need to do that again, although it is good to do that because you learn how to use neutron jumps, and boy, was that fun. I did a short on YouTube for neutron jumps, and that was hilarious, and it's also doing really well as a short. Like, what the fuck? Oh, my finger. Probably because it does look crazy. Went 5,000? Maybe? You can check your stats. If you go to Codex, you can check the stat. Congratulations, Claude. You've earned 450 of the material that you can never use. We need to play VOTV. I don't know if I'm going to play VOTV until they fix it. Like, I don't like the changes, and if they don't fix that, I'm not going to play it because the changes hurt me physically. $76 jumps ain't nothing, Capone. 76 jumps at normal jump speeds, that's maybe 500 light years.
Nice call.
5,000 light years before 5,000 light years before without jumping, without using neutron stars is like 1,000 jumps, actually. Yeah, in your Mandalay. If you had a 50 light year jump range, you would have to jump. What's 50 divided by 5? 500 times? Yeah. You'd have to jump a lot. Is it 5? That's not right. $100 jumps. Wait, that doesn't sound right. But yeah, it would be a lot of jumps. You have to go 5,000 light years from your starting point. You can see how far you've gone from your starting point. Before I did it, it was add 2 zeros. Yeah. Yeah. But it's not difficult. It's just time consuming. And if you do I did it with the Neutron Highway and it took me 2 hours and like 30 jumps. Around 100 jumps sounds about right. I wouldn't want to do that. Take the Neutron Highway. So you got to use spanch.co.uk. But you can plan out a Neutron Highway, and if you follow that route on the Neutron Highway, you'll jump something like 200 or 300 light years per jump instead of the 50 that you have, and you can cut that down to like 30 jumps or whatever. I plan to go 400 or 500 out from the bubble, or no, it'd be like 10 or 15 jumps from the bubble using neutrons. That would be plenty for getting out of the bubble and then hunting down planets that don't have people on them, that people haven't touched. And that should be like 2,000 light years from the bubble, roughly. I might even go for a direction that people don't go, or something like weirdly directioned, because there are plenty of directions you can go that aren't necessarily left, right, up, or down. You know what I mean? It's weird. Anyway. Capone, I plan on only doing Tektronics. I don't once I get out of like the bubble and go that distance, I'm only doing Tektronics. Because the Tektronics alone is worth it. Yeah, yeah, I'm not even going to bother with the other stuff. Like maybe if there was what's it called? There's a couple that are like 7 million worth each. That would be worth picking up, but like beyond that, nah. I just plan on getting the 19 million and being done with it. Yeah. There's a Leoida, which has Gravis, which is 12 million each. Bacterium has a couple that are 8 million. There's a Cactoid a cactoida for Vermis that is 16 million each. There's anything Clypeus is worth it because it's got 16, 11, and 8 million each. I have to keep an eye out for those. Concha has a 16 million on nitrogen planets. There's 6 million from Electric each. 16, 19 million for Segmentatus for this other thing. $12 million and $9 million for Osseous. It's weirdly specific. I'm not even gonna bother trying to find those. I think the reason why everyone goes after Tectonicas is because Tectonicas is the easiest. Right? I like how the Thargoid stuff isn't worth it. That's really funny. All right. How's stream doing? Okay, we're almost on time to end the stream. So I hope you guys have enjoyed the stream. We're gonna raid somebody. Let me find them real quick. Only people I'm following. Kitsu Moonveil's up for 3 hours. I don't know who that is. That was an hour. Y'all want to do War Thunder? Excess is on. Hey, Excess. We're gonna raid Excess. Hell yeah. Alright, well, we've got Excess. Okay. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoy yourselves. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Don't forget to go to my YouTube, and I will catch you guys later. Bye, good night. Bye, good night. Wait, I gotta do that thing. Bye, good night. Bye, good night. Bye, good night. Have fun in the raid. Tell X, remember, Kitsume raid. Bye.
That means you just have to kill her. I think.